Hey friends, welcome back to the My Creative Days podcast. I'm Lindsay, and I'm always looking for ways to save money, make life easier, and stay creative in the process. Around here, we talk about DIY projects, thrifting, home decor, furniture flipping houses, and so much more. I also share a lot of Q&As because I love answering your questions and diving into real life stuff you're actually dealing with. So whether you're listening in your car, working on a project, cleaning the house, or just sneaking in a quiet moment to yourself, I'm really glad you're here. Before we get into today's episode, I want to take a quick minute to tell you about the Furniture Flipping Academy. I created the Academy to be an all-in-one resource for anybody who wants to learn furniture flipping. Whether you're looking for a creative outlet, some extra income, a side hustle, money to pay down debt, save for vacations, or even opportunities to work with companies and brands, the Academy walks you through every step on how to get started through how to grow. Inside, you'll find lessons on finding furniture, flipping it with confidence, pricing it, selling it, and so much more. There is so much inside the Furniture Flipping Academy. It's completely self-paced. You get lifetime access. It is a resource you'll come back to again and again throughout your flipping journey. And right now, it's at the lowest price it's ever been. You can find all the details and the link in the show description. Now let's get into today's episode. Hey friends, welcome back to the podcast. Today I have something a little bit different to share with you. I'm going to be talking about an app. And if you know anything about me, anything tech related, anything app, or, I don't use a calendar on my phone or anything like that. That stuff is just not in my wheelhouse. But if it's super simple to use and it's made a big difference, or I really enjoy it, I'm all about talking about it and sharing it. And so I've been testing this for quite a while now. And I think a lot of you who watch my content, listen to my content, see my website, I think a lot of you will be interested in it. So if you are someone who is on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist all the time looking for anything at all, I don't care what it is, from tools to dressers to yard sales, whatever it is that you look on those places for, this definitely is worth listening to. So it puts you in the know for whatever you are looking for and helps you keep track of listings that are on those things and sales. Well, that's what I used it for in yard sales without having to constantly search for them yourself. It's a game changer. And the app is called DealScout. And before I go any further, I do want to say that check the description of this podcast and I have a discount code for you. And I'll explain all of this throughout this podcast, but just so you know, there is something in the description of this podcast. Make sure that you check it out for sure. So a couple months ago, this was well before we even went on our May vacation that we usually take every year, the developers reached out to me and asked me if I would try the app, check out the app, whatever. And so I said, I'm fine doing that, but I'm going to give you my honest feedback and I want to test it for a while before I would even share it, right? So I was going into this not excited about it, to be completely honest. Does anybody need another app? Blah, 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 right? Well, I've been trying it out for months now, and I've been going back and forth with them. So over this testing period, I've been going back and forth with them, just questions I had, things I ran into. Why does it do this? Shouldn't it do this? Why is it this way? You guys, back and forth, inside and out, because I really, really, really wanted to test this out. And I tested it out blindly, just as somebody that could definitely benefit from this. So when they reached out to me and they told me about what this app was, I was like, okay, now wait a minute. This could legitimately be a game changer. And so I was excited about it. But again, like I said, I wanted to test it out for a while, ask all the questions, just kind of go through it blindly and just see what I came up with. I just wanted to make sure that it's something that I really loved and I thought that you could really benefit from before I shared it with you. I do. I think this app is a game changer. So how I went into it is I tested it out for yard sales. So we are in yard sale season. And honestly, ever since the pandemic, I have found it so much harder to find yard sales, estate sales, rummage sales. like I used to. And it is since the pandemic. It's just things are more scattered now. People, they post them in different places. Some are harder to find. Sometimes by the time I heard about them, they're already over or picked over. And so I wouldn't go. I mean, there were a couple years here that I didn't really go to yard sales because I didn't know how to find them anymore. So when I started using DealScout, it was kind of when yard sales were starting up. And I'm like, this is perfect. This is a perfect time to try this out. So I thought this could be really helpful for people like me, or just people that just like to go to yard sale like me, or people that, you know, maybe you have a booth, or maybe you source these things for different things. Like this could be amazing for yard sales. But then my mind started going. It's like, oh my gosh, if you're a furniture flipper and you want certain pieces, you can totally use this for that. If you are somebody that resells, or you do have a booth, or maybe you're like a stager, you stage flip homes, or maybe you're a realtor and you need staging and you like to find cool pieces at a discount, right? So then you search on Facebook Marketplace, or you have certain things that you're looking for, but then you can never find them. Or by the time you find them, they're already sold, right? So I'm like, this thing could be a game changer for so many people. So DealScout is an app that helps you set up what they call scouts for the things you want to find. You can set those scouts for anything you're searching for on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. And then it notifies you when those things are listed. So basically how it works, it's so simple. And that was another thing. Like if this was going to be too drawn out, too hard to use, it's a definite no for me. But you guys, it's so simple. You go into the app and you set up scouts based on the things you want to find, right? So like I said, the scouts can be anything from yard sales, estate sales, rummage sales, like I was using it for, to, you know, for specific furniture pieces, home decor, tools, collectibles, or anything else you're always searching for on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. So like if you're a furniture flipper and you could create scouts for words like dresser, buffet, hutch, desk, sideboard, you know, whatever it is that you're always searching for. And then like you could use it, like I said, for like what I did, yard sales, garage sales, those kinds of things. Once your scouts are set up, DealScout watches for those listings and sales. Not sales. That's what I used it for. But they look for those listings and those words, those scouts that you set up. So you don't have to keep manually searching over and over again, right? So one of the things that I really love is that you can use what they call positive words for the things you do want to find. And now they just added this, that you can add negative words for the things you do not want included, right? So if there are certain words or kinds of listings cluttering up your results, you can tell the app to leave those out with the negative words that you don't want to show up. So that little addition has made it super helpful, and it just gives you a way to narrow down exactly what you're looking for and to get notified only when that matching scout shows up, right? So instead of constantly checking Facebook Marketplace over and over, or Craigslist, and hoping you don't miss a good whatever listing, yard sale, dresser, the app helps keep an eye on those things for you, which again, that is such a game changer for people that are, you know, like I kind of said before, if you are somebody that this is how you either, like, you just love to go to yard sales and you want to be the first one at the best sales, like it's a game changer for that. I've been using it for that, and I have found some of the most amazing finds this summer already. Go to my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/@mycreativedays, and you will see my hauls. It has been a game changer for yard sale season for me. But rightfully, it would be amazing for, like I said, a furniture flipper, anybody that flips anything. I don't care what it is, you know, sports cards or whatever, or you're somebody that needs a tool, or you need a dining room table, or you need a whatever. Instead of sitting, and we do not need any more excuses to be scrolling our phones, right? Let's just be completely honest. Like, get me off my phone. And so sitting for hours scrolling Facebook Marketplace, take that off your plate. And DealScout will do it for you, and it notifies you when those scouts come up. Okay. Okay. So I kind of talked about that. So I'm trying to stay on my notes. So I have had DealScout now for a couple months, and it's so funny because for a while, I don't turn any notifications on for my phone. Obviously, I get like a text notification, but even for emails, I do not want my phone dinging at me all the time. But DealScout, that app, that's the only thing that I have on notifications. So for a while, I'm like, what is that? What is that? Well, it's DealScout telling me that, one of my scouts or something within my scout parameters has been listed. And I'm excited to actually open that app and see what's going on. So another thing that I thought, so this is, and I kind of talked about, if you have a booth or you have, you're flipping furniture or you have a business, right? Where this could really benefit you. Maybe you sell stuff on eBay. I'm not giving tax advice and I'm not your tax professional at all. But if you're using something like this for your business to source inventory or whatever, find pieces to flip or whatever, definitely talk to your tax professional because it could be considered and probably is considered a business expense. Again, if I'm not, everybody's situation is different. I'm not giving you any advice on that. I never will, but it's definitely something to ask about it. So just to see if it does. And then, like I said earlier, the notification piece is one of the things that I really love about it because it takes like I said, if I don't have to be on my phone, I don't want to be on my phone. I'm on it enough already for what I do. And so anything that's going to take me away from my phone, but still work on my phone, if that makes sense, I am all about it. So it really is that simple. I mean, you just set up your scouts, put in the words that you want. They did, it's got to be the exact words. So, you sometimes, especially, I always teach this like in the Furniture Flipping Academy, some people may call a buffet a sideboard or a hutch a wardrobe or you know what I mean? So you got to pay attention to how you're setting up your scouts and the wording that you're using. And you can always go in and edit them and all of that. But I mean, it literally is that simple. You choose what you want your scouts to be. And there's different levels that you can do. So once you get in there, you can kind of test that out and see what it is. But they are giving, so after I did this, they asked me to check it out and kind of give them my feedback. And I have. I said, I would love to share this with my audience because I really, really, really think that this is something that they would totally love. So they said that they will give you 50% off your first month. And you guys, you can cancel anytime. But 50% off gives you a whole month to test it out and see if it's something you like. And that link is in the description of this podcast. So just go through that link and the discount should come right off. That first month. It's just a great way for you to try the app, see if it's something you like. Make a couple of different scouts and see, and you can set like your parameters, like 30, I think I have like 30 miles or something. So within 30 miles, but some of you may want to travel a lot further than that. So it's an amazing app that's going to find all the things that you want to find without you having to spend hours. Because here's the thing, guys, I've said this before, time is money, right? You cannot get time back. So the 3 hours you are wasting scrolling Facebook Marketplace to hopefully find whatever it is you're searching for, you get that back. I mean, within seconds of, I want to say it says in the app something like it takes Facebook 9 minutes or something after something's posted. I don't know if it's like it goes through a review period or something, but it's within minutes, right? Those 3 hours, it's seconds. And then you get a notification, a ding, that there has been a scout. Your scout has been posted or something within your scout has been posted. You look on it for a second and you can decide right then and there. You don't have to spend and waste so much time on the apps anymore. So if you try it, I would love to hear your feedback. Come back to this podcast and you can leave it in the comments. You can always email me, lindsay@mycreativedays.com. But I would love to hear, what you set your scouts up for. What are you using it for? Are you using it for yard sales like I did, furniture, flips, whether you use it more for Facebook Marketplace or for Craigslist? I would just love to know just give me your feedback, because it is a newer app and they are looking for your feedback as well. So let me know what you're thinking, or let me know how you're using it, what you're thinking about it. Any and all feedback would be amazing. But I wanted to share it with you because I have been testing it for a few months. And it's something that I think, like I said, can be a complete game changer for so many people. And it's going to get us off of our phones, stop the endless scrolling, and take back our time, which you can't get back ever, ever, ever. And so yeah, I was excited to share it with you today. So let me know if you try it. And until next time, I will talk to you very soon.